Hi everyone, hope you had a nice long weekend. We're going to be going over week 13. It's hard to believe we are almost at Thanksgiving already. So this week, on Monday, you are going to do a peer response to your group members' readers' guides drafts. As I said in my announcement, there are some people who have not been responding to their group members. And you're responsible for doing that even if you haven't finished your draft yourself or turned one in. You still want to make sure that you are following along with the assignments and doing those peer responses. So by the end of the day on Wednesday, you are going to use the Google's Comments feature to give feedback on the following things here. And you should also use I'll put a link to this in the peer response here, but my general comments on the Reader's Guide drafts. So what I've done here is looking through your drafts, I took notes on just anything, general issues that I saw people having, even specific things that I thought anyone could benefit from, and put them in these notes. So while these comments may not apply to, not all the comments are going to apply to everybody, but what you want to do is use it to look through the comments and see which ones that would actually apply to your draft. So this is something you could also use as you are doing the peer review as well. So I've broken down my comments for just some general comments and then by each section, things that I'm noticing that people need to work on, and just some ideas for revision. And so for the editor's intro, I've broken down stuff about the content for sections 1, 2, and 3. Some comments on the organization and citations, collection of sources glossary. Okay, so please make sure that you look those over and you can use those to help you with the peer response as well. Then for Wednesday, you're doing a revision plan, and also you are adding the final element of the extended inquiry project, which is the projected inquiry. So this is really similar to what you did at the beginning of this assignment when you came up with your guiding question infographic. So this in some way mirrors that. So you are going to come up with another question that you have as a result of the research you've done. So you don't actually have to go out and do any of this research. It's kind of a hypothetical projection into if you had more time to keep researching this topic. So think about if this was a 2-semester course and the next semester was just a continuation of your research. Knowing what you now know about your topic, what would your new guiding question be? What direction would you take your topic in? So the reason I have you end your research project with a question is because this is inquiry-driven research, and this is how long research takes. So the research process is often very slow, and at this point, after doing a couple months of research, is when somebody that is doing a major research project professionally or educationally would actually come up with their real question. So all of this research that you've been doing would just be kind of a foundation for the actual question that you would then want to pursue. Okay, so you began with a question about something you didn't know much about. Now you're ending with a question that reflects your new knowledge on the subject. Okay, so that is the difference. You're not going to go out and do any of this research. So be really maybe imaginative with your question. What truly has intrigued you about your topic that you would like to know more about if you had more time? So you're going to do another Google drawing, And you'll need to include your original guiding question, and you can include any changes that you made to that, and also your new question, your projected inquiry. And then the only thing that you want to include is evidence of how you came up with this new question. So that evidence should only be coming from sources in your reader's guide and or your own experience or current events that are happening currently that are affecting you. You should not go out and do research and include that, okay? So you want to show us the path from your initial guiding question to how you came up with your projected inquiry question using evidence from your reader's guide and from your own experience. Okay, so, and I have some student examples here to look at, and you're going to add this to the end of your reader's guide document, and I have instructions for how to do that here as well. So how to add your projected inquiry there. Okay, so pretty simple. You're going to add it as, think of it as kind of like a bonus feature like you might see on the end of a documentary or movie, where they give you some more information either about what's happened since the documentary or, you know, kind of behind the scenes look. Okay. All right. So finally on Friday is going to be the final peer review of your reader's guide. Okay, so you're going to be using, I suggest that you go through this checklist for yourself and then also have it open for when you're doing the peer review on Friday. Okay, so you're going to be using, again, my general comments and the reader's guide checklist. And so, yeah, so you can just even copy and paste any content or comments from those documents into your comments on each other's drafts. If you do not get sufficient reviews from your group on Monday, please let me know. So I may need to rearrange some groups on Friday so that you get a a more thorough review. If that's something that you're lacking, let me know. All right, so that's it for this week, and I hope you all have, you also have the final studio. So this is our last studio, meant to help you with proofreading and editing your reader's guide. So I almost forgot that. But I hope you all have a good week, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.